Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? I haven't seen you in forever, and I'm so glad to be back on here with you. I'm Cherie, so welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day, having a great week. It's almost the weekend. Won't be too much longer. We'll have the weekend under our belt here. But anyway, the weather has cooled down a little bit, but now it's starting to warm up a little bit more here in Kentucky. But I think we're on the downhill to be cooled off a little bit more. So maybe it'll be cooler toward the weekend. What I've been doing is we have been camping, and I've had my cataract surgeries. So those are all over with now, and I can see really good. I can't see to read real well. I have to wear readers. But other than that, I can see at a distance. I can read signs from far off, and I can see colors good and bright, and it's so much better, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to get that done. I'm still lugging around this hard pink cast that it looks awful. It's getting dirty and grungy looking, and I just want to get rid of it. But I go next week, and I think they're going to I know they're going to take this one off, and I don't know if they're putting on another hard cast or maybe a smaller cast, a soft cast, or a brace. I'm not sure what they're going to do. So I was supposed to go this week, but the doctor was on vacation, so I have to wait till next week. But I am so ready to part with this bad boy, and I know that it could probably use some bling and blah, 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 but this stuff is so rough. It reminds me of if you've ever drywalled and you put that stuff in between your seams, and then you put your plaster stuff down through there, your drywall compound. That's what this reminds me of, because it's very, as you can see, textured if you've never seen one before, because I hadn't. And it's real rough. So I was afraid to try to write on it because I was afraid it wouldn't turn out very good, and then I'd have an awful ugly looking cast, even worse than the pink. So I love my pink though. So I don't know. I think if I have to get another cast like this and I have to pick a color, I'm going to see if they got neon orange, because I think orange would be pretty cool. But anyway, if not, then I'll just take whatever I get, right? Just as long as I get better. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing today. I don't. I just got on here. I don't have a clue. I got a Bible and all my writing notebooks and stuff here, but I don't know what I'm doing, as usual. I have been enjoying this book that I've shared with you before, and I do love it. It is really a good devotional. 100 Days of Bible Promises. It's a devotional journal, and I've been getting these at Family Dollar, by the way. If y'all got a Family Dollar, they got some spiritual sticker books if you like stuff like that. But anyway, I've just been going through. I've showed you this before, but I'll show you a few more days here that maybe I didn't catch the last time. But anyway, I've just been doing scripture writing and doing devotional journaling and stuff like that, and writing notes and things in here. But anyway, using stickers, because I love stickers. love stickers. So anywho, this one, I got some real pretty stickers from one of my friends, and I got a nice card. I checked my post office box today, and I got a nice card from one of my subscribers, and I appreciate that. She was talking about how she's back into scripture writing, and she was glad that I pointed out that you do not have to be perfect at it, and you do not have to be perfect at it. You don't have to know how to draw. You can use stickers. You don't even have to use stickers. You can just write, print, read, do whatever you want to in your scripture writing and your journal studies and all that stuff. I love these floral stickers. They're like 3D. I love those. I think they're so cool. But anyway, I thought that I would share this with you, and then maybe share a couple of these devotionals with you. I love these little sticker things because some of them remind me of my granddaughters. And today is the 8th, and here is today's. So some of them I do more on than others. It just depends on what mood I'm in and what all I've got going on, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I said today's the 8th. Today's the 9th, not the 8th. No, I meant. No, let's see. I meant. Duh, Cherie. Okay, just a second, and I'll tell you. I'm going to cheat here and use my phone. Today is the 9th. Today's the 9th. Tomorrow is the 10th. So, the reason I said this is because it's my granddaughter's birthday tomorrow. So, anywho, today's was on the love of money. And if you want to, we'll read over some of these if you want to do that. That's what we're going to try to do. Okay, the love of money. It says, money, it takes a lot of it to buy all the things that you need and want. There's nothing wrong with having lots of money as long as you don't fall in love with the money. People who love money become so focused on things, the weeds of greed take root and push out God and people. But our God is a jealous God. He wants to be the utmost focus of your mind and heart. He wants you to know that if you have a lot of money or only a little, that He is the only source of true and lasting contentment, and that is something money cannot buy. And that is true. That is something money cannot buy. You can't buy love. You might think you can, and you might think that maybe you found the person that you're interested in. They've got lots of money, and you're thinking, hey, that's the one for me. No, not necessarily. I mean, they might be. I'm not saying they ain't. I'm just saying that you can't let money rule the roost. You can't let money make all your choices for you. That's your business and your choice, but just be careful in how you choose things. The Bible verses that go with this, well, let me finish reading this first, okay? It says, but our God is a jealous God. He wants us to be the utmost focus of your mind and heart. He wants you to know that if you have a lot of money or only a little, He's the only source of true and lasting contentment, and that is something money cannot buy. And I'll read it again. That is true. Money cannot buy Jesus for sure. Now, if you look at 1 Timothy 6:9, 1 Timothy 6:9, and if you have a pen or paper, you can jot these down and look at them later if you want. It says, but those who want to be rich fall into temptation, a trap, and many foolish and harmful desires, which plunge people into ruin and destruction. Now, I know in Philippians 4:12, it says, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I've learned the secret of being content in any and every situation. And that's true. I have been in need a lot of times in my life. I mean, the fridge wasn't very full. And sometimes people had to help, And then there's been times later on after I've gotten my feet under me and stuff and gotten good jobs and things and worked hard that I've had things, but I'm never what you would say rich or anything like that, not in money. I don't think I'd want to be, because I think that just even brings trouble. I mean, living comfortable where you don't have to worry all the time, that would be good. But having so much money that you don't know what to do with it, I don't know about that, because it seems like that's where troubles come in. And that's when people's lives fall apart. Drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, buying things, it can play a mind game with you. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. This hair. I punked it out, but Lordy mercy. It's been a long day. So if you're going to say I look tired, you're probably right. I probably do look tired. Okay, let's see. All right, what else we got here? We got Philippians 4:19. I'm trying to adjust this light. I feel like it's... Philippians 4:19 says, and my God will supply all your needs according to His riches and glory in Christ Jesus. And God will supply all your needs. You don't have to worry. God will supply all your needs. You just have to have faith. And the final one is Hebrews 13:5. Is that 5? Yeah. Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you and never will I forsake you. And he definitely will not leave you nor forsake you. And there's so many good devotionals in here. Every time I do one, I'm like, oh, I need to share that one. I can't share the whole book, but if you could get this book, I would highly recommend it because I think you would really enjoy it. I really, really do. Shanna Noel is the author of this book, and if you could come across this book, even if it's used, I think you would get a lot from it. I really do. I think you would like it a whole lot. Well, let's see. How long am I in here? Oh, just 10 minutes. Hey, we got time to do some more stuff. Okay. Here's one from a few days ago that's called Authentic Faith. Authentic Faith. And it says, isn't it wonderful how God doesn't require you to have a large amount of faith in order to act in your life? He understands the struggle to believe in something that you can't see, so he doesn't expect faith the size of Mount Rushmore. No, you only need to have a small amount, just as long as it's real. It's better to have a little bit of faith and be real than act like you've got all the faith in the world and be fake. That's not good. Authentic faith, the size of a dot, can move a mountain. So what is he convicting you to have faith in him for? Believe, trust, and have genuine faith that he will do what he says he will do. And he will. He will. In Psalm 13:5. I've got old reading glasses. I'm sorry. Okay, I see it good now. I need to get me some more reading glasses. But I have trusted in your faithful love. My heart will rejoice in your deliverance. In Matthew 8:26. But he said to them, why are you fearful, you of little faith? Then go up. Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. Well, we know that was Matthew 8:26 about when he went out on the boat. And they were all freaking out. And he's like, calm. The seas will calm. And Mark 10:52 says, go your way, Jesus told him. Your faith has healed you. Immediately he could see. And he began to follow him on the road. Now, in Matthew 17:20, it says, for I assure you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, which is teensy-weensy, you will tell this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. And I wrote on here in my little thing where I write my notes and stuff, I'll share this one with you because I've told you this before. I put, sometimes I feel like my faith isn't enough, that I question or hesitate on my belief. But then, in the next instant, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I never truly doubted my faith, my belief, or God. Satan can plant doubt in our minds, but our God is stronger and way more powerful. So don't you fall for it. Don't you fall for it when something tries to tell you God isn't real or whatever. Hey, you know he's real. You know he's real. And don't you let anybody tell you any different, right? If you know in your heart. This one was called Drawing Others to Jesus. And it says, your life is a living testimony to everyone you encounter. People are watching you remain calm while others come unglued. They're noticing the peace you have when circumstances are chaotic. They want to know why you'd forgive someone when they would lash back. Sooner or later, people will notice that you're different, that you have something they don't, and they'll want it for themselves. That's why it's so important not only to be ready to share your faith, but to speak in love. People are drawn to Jesus by the love he has for them through you. So you are a good example. You are someone that people may watch because you are a faith. Do we make mistakes? Oh, yeah, I do. I'm not a good example all the time. Politics reels me in. Kids reel me in. It can be a lot of things reel me in. But, I always have to check myself. I have to ask forgiveness. I wrote down in here, in my little notes here, it says, Lord knows that I'm not always a great example of a Christian. I also don't hide the fact that I'm not perfect and make mistakes every day. I also ask for forgiveness and try to do better. And that's all any of us can do. He knows we're not perfect. He knows we're not perfect. We are going to make mistakes. But you know what? We have to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and continue on. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Just keep on plugging through, right? Well, let's see. That's about all I've got for today. Like I said, we've been camping, and we have had the best time. This past weekend was Labor Day weekend, and at the campground, I can't talk today. They had a campground yard sale. So there were several sites that had people had stuff for sale. And me and my aunt and one of my very good friends here, we left about 20 to 9 or something. Me and my aunt was sitting there watching, and my friend came a little later. So me and my aunt said, it's about 15 till. Let's go on and go. Because we seen people out milling around, So we walk up the hill first, which, oh my gosh. By the time I walked up this hill, it's across from where we camp. There's a road goes straight up the hill. Oh my gosh. By the time we got we didn't get to the tip top. We just went middle ways the hill. I said, my goodness, I hope somebody up here has a respirator for sale because I'm going to need it. I was out of breath. I'm out of shape. I thought this might not have been the smartest thing I've ever done. But anyway, we got a few things there. And anyway, we just went all over the place. And we had the best time. And we went to this one sale, and there was these, I think it was 3 little kids, probably, I'm guessing maybe 10, 7, and 6 or something like that. They were out, had a lemonade stand. And as you drove down through there, we were on our golf cart and stuff, and we drove down through there, and they're hollering, lemonade! Oh, they're hollering, wanting people to buy their lemonade. So I went over to the yard sale, and I thought, I'm going to go buy that. This is $1. And I said, I'm going to go buy some lemonade off these kids because I don't know if anybody else is. There wasn't nobody over there just then. So I walked over there, and I said, I'll take a lemonade. So I gave them $1, and my friend and my aunt gave them dollars, and they got something to drink. And the lemonade was good. But anyway, this one little girl, the oldest one, was sitting there, and I said, well, my name's Cherie. I said, and I'm over, told her the street we was on in the campground. And I said, do you know where that is? And she said, yes. And I said, well, I have my name on a sign outside our campground. And you, when you go by there and you see that, I said, now my name's on the sign and it's Cherie. I want you to yell hi to me when you go by there. I want you to say, hi, Cherie. I want you to yell at me. And I said, you going to do that? And she said, sure, I will. So I thought, yeah, right, that kid ain't going to say hi to me. She probably thinks I'm wacko. So anyway, the next day, Oscar and I were pulling out of the our campsite onto the road, and she was coming down with her, I guess our mom or somebody, and some children coming down. And she's like, hi, Cherie. And I looked up, and she's giving me this big thumbs up, and I'm like, how cool. That made my day. I started laughing, and I waved, and I said, hi, But that was so cute. But I was so impressed that she did that, and it just made my day. But we have a lot of fun there. And my friend, we went to this one yard sale. I'll try to hurry. We went to this one yard sale, and we had already been, and we were just taking my friend. And anyway, me and my aunt just pulled up there and parked and let her get out and go, look. Well, we were sitting there, and we're like, yeah. And she's like, I smell dog crap. And I said, so do I. And there was a big Great Dane that had been up there before somebody had walking around. Probably didn't clean up after it. But anyway, I said, well, I'm going to pull over to the other side of the road and just position us to go on down off the hill. When she's done, she can, come over and hop in. Well, anyway, she come back and she was tickled. She jewed them down 50 cents on something, and anyway, she come back, and we were riding down the road, and she's like, oh, no. And I said, what's wrong? And she said, I have stepped in dog poop. I said, oh, no. She said, oh my gosh, it's on my shoe, my new sandals. It's on my new sandals and it's on my foot. Oh, it's on my hand. I thought it was mud. I'm like, oh no. So anyway, I said, here, we're not far from the campsite. Let's go back to the campsite. You can get the water hose and the cleaner, whatever's out there, and get yourself straightened up. It'll be fine. No, I don't want to knock you. I said, we've already been. It ain't no big deal. It's just right down here, 2 seconds, So we went down there and she hosed off her foot and her leg and used soap and Germ-X and everything else because I had paper towel on the side by side. So she had started cleaning things up before we got back to the camp. But that was so funny. Love her heart. She did. I said, oh my gosh, it's probably that Great Dane them people didn't clean up after. I had it parading it around everywhere. I swear, if people walk their dogs, take a bag and pick up your doggy do, okay? And if it's messy and you can't pick it up, then take you one of them little trowels or trowels, and poke up the ground or cover it up with something so people don't step in it and nobody wants to smell your dog's poop, okay? But that was our laugh, our hee-haw for the day. Oh, goodness. But we had a good time. We really did. And that was a great weekend. Well, okay, I've kept you over 20 minutes. I better get off here. But I hope you remember to live, love, laugh, and laugh some more because laughter's the best medicine. And I hope to see you back here real soon. Maybe next time I'll have this off and something else on. So we'll see. I don't know when I'll get to do another video. Probably won't be till next week, I'm guessing. But anyway, you all take care and enjoy your life too. Thanks a bunch and prayers for all. Bye-bye.